The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I hit him, and then I let him. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet him. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
All right, welcome to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. This is another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Before we get started, we want to make sure you press those like buttons and subscribe to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge or on YouTube, or you can subscribe to Morris Media. Either way, you're going to get us. And for those of you Facebook people out there, Facebook land, you can watch me live at on Facebook at Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, or just Marvin Thomas. Either one, you can get in where you fit in. And it's beautiful. Or you can find me on Instagram at Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. This
and also
week,
share the program so your friends can see as well and see and enjoy the program as too.
why do I always forget that every week, the share part?
I don't know. You like me to say it at the end.
I don't like you to say a motherfucking thing, but
Yes,
it's cool.
you do. Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Anyway, so we got to get right into it. First of all, we do like we do every week. Packett's here with us on time with his big goddamn
Yes,
gulp right
on
there.
time. Mm-hmm. I'm always on time.
His keg of
Whenever I get here, I'm on time.
of whatever drink he's drinking. That's a real strong handle and shit you got there. It's very durable and shit.
Yeah, I wonder if you can pick it up.
You could drink that shit if you're running from gunfire or anything, huh?
Anything.
We're going to call you Sipsy Hustle. Anyway, look, so this is what's going on. Packett, how was your week and what did you do?
Oh, man, my week was wonderful. I did the normal. I worked all week long. You know, I had to work, go out and make some money.
Mm-hmm.
Then me and my girl hung out, had some fun.
Now, what's your girl's name? Because people been asking, like, Packett always talking about his girl. Does she have a name or is it a doll?
He want to keep it anonymous, man.
Man, why?
Is she a real person or is she a doll?
That's funny, Marv.
Right, answer the
she's
fucking-
she's a real person. It'll be kind of look funny with me on the cruise with the dog.
Not really.
It wouldn't?
Depending on what kind of cruise you went.
Oh, they got different cruises.
I mean, if you fell off, you could float.
A blow-up
You can float her
dog?
ass to the shore.
Really, Marv, a blow-up dog?
On the cruise.
Packett, nigga. Shit. You know? Shit. A doll has it all. You dig what I'm saying? But
A dog has a dog?
So
How do you
gotta
know?
smell like
How
hot
about this
wings
dog
or
having a
something.
dog?
because I'm a real nigga. I had a dog, but it was before they had the technology.
What was your dog name?
My Keisha.
My Keisha.
My Keisha.
Oh, my Keisha. Okay.
Because she was Keisha, but she was mine. My Keisha.
My Keisha.
Like my buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the only problem was, it was like the first generation of blow up dolls.
Right.
So by the time I finished blowing her up, I'd be sleepy. I'd go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Silly.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Get the
okay.
head rush from blowing all that wind.
He was
in there.
giving her a blowjob.
Yeah, basically. Hey, but it was the best blowjob she ever had. Hey, guess what? She never fucking complained. Yeah. So anyway, now that was your week. Now, Farouk, how was your week?
It was pretty good, man. I really accomplished something today.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Everybody say hello to the
That's
poetess.
Portis.
The poetess, she's
The
on
lady
camera.
to make it happen.
She's sporting the bun hairstyle this evening. It's looking very lovely on her. You know, everything looked good on a light-skinned motherfucker. I tell you that shit. Everybody can't wear shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You ever see?
You wouldn't be able to get away with a bun.
I wouldn't want to.
You wouldn't be able to get away with it.
You get away with it all the time.
Honey bun.
Honey bun. Oh yeah. Honey buns, cinnamon buns. Yeah, this is motherfucker here,
Well,
boy.
I tell you, Benjamin Button got jokes for days.
This motherfucker put cinnamon and sugar on a biscuit, call it a bun. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Pillsbury.
Here you go,
Ew.
You use that, don't you?
So anyway, Farouk, so tell, before you were so rudely interrupted with the cholesterol, how was your week again?
It was pretty good, man. I accomplished a lot, man. You know, got rid of my raggedy-ass garage door. That's what I was looking at.
Now you
got a brand new garage door. I felt
refurbished
accomplished.
You refurbished it?
What happened to the first one?
It was just time to go, man. It was raggedy. The one that came with the house,
It should
run
look
down,
fresh.
weather torn. I mean, you know.
okay.
Now, you
just
said you
time
didn't
to
do the
go.
work yourself. Did you hire black people or did you hire Latinos? What kind of people did you
Latinos.
Caucasoids.
So they were bonded.
Yeah, Caucasoids.
He got the work done right.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Caucasian.
Because, black people be wanting to try to save some money. I'd be like, who did your refurbishing? It's like, some motherfuckers my homeboy dude up the street.
Or Uncle Leroy.
Yeah, they ain't finished yet.
No, I believe in supporting black businesses, but I needed that shit done today.
Yeah.
If I'd have hired some brothers, man, it'd took
Ain't no
probably
telling.
3 goddamn months to put on the damn door, man.
No,
Now I probably could have hired them to come over there and
barbecue.
tear some shit down.
That's wrong.
Like if I want a fence removed or something, they'll come and tear her up.
Hell
But
yeah.
Demolition.
See, now, look, that's what he's saying. Now, we're not being racist or like stereotypical or nothing. You just got to know
just
the lane.
keeping it real.
You got to know the lane. If I want some sushi, I ain't going to go to no black people's house and get no sushi.
And they might make a damn good sushi.
But I ain't going there.
Makes sense to
I'm
me.
going to go to the sushi making motherfuckers that's known for making sushi.
And I damn sure ain't going to no Mexican house for spaghetti.
And I'm not going to no Japanese person house for no goddamn fried chicken and hush puppies. So you
I
just
don't know
got
why not. They be in the kitchen too, just like Mexicans.
shit. I'm just telling you.
It just makes sense,
Yeah.
you know. I want to go to an old 80-year-old Italian woman with fat on the back of her
It got to
goddamn
be
arms
like right there.
to taste her spaghetti and meat sauce.
yeah.
That's what I want, an old Italian woman.
Right. Because they don't even call it meat sauce. They call it gravy.
Okay.
You dig
So
what
for
I'm
soul food, you want Big Mama to cook it.
Yeah.
The biggest.
Pretty
of,
much.
The biggest of Big Mama.
And she got to have that meat on the back of that arm right there. That
And wear
meat.
the house shoes when she walking across.
And look
Yeah.
here. And she got to, like, when I go look in that pot, she got to slap the shit out of my hand. Be like, don't touch my pots.
And you know if she dip in snuff, she could really put her foot in the pot. You know that?
yeah.
Them snuff dippers. See, a lot of people don't even know what snuff
They don't
is.
even know. It's nothing.
You know what snuff is?
I know because
See?
I don't know what's not.
my great grandmama dipped stuff and spit it right in my eye with complete accuracy.
Yeah.
You know why?
They had that spit cup.
You know
Is that
why?
the stuff the baseball players use?
No,
It's-
that's chewing tobacco.
This shit right
snuff
here.
Snuff is a powder form of tobacco.
This some cold
Certain
shit.
people used to snort it, but most people, like our ancestors, black people down south, they just put it in their mouth under their tongue.
And it burned when it get in the
Yeah.
eye.
And they have a spit cup. They spit it in the cup and just keep it.
Farouk, did I ever tell
That
you?
shit used to look disgusting, though, man.
Did I ever tell you why I got spit in the eye with that shit?
You was fucking up.
No, look. This was the explanation.
Always fucking up.
This was the I was 7, nigga. This was the
You was
explanation.
fucking up.
That mean you was a good
Yeah,
kid?
he was an expert fuck up at 7.
And you got an actual picture of how he looked when he was 7
I
because he
was
got
a-
the same
still the
shirt on
same.
when he was 7.
Still the same.
I was a junior
Same
varsity.
body.
I was a junior varsity fuck up.
He just got hair on his face now.
Yeah.
You know the difference. I went to junior high school.
Can I tell
Marv.
you? Can I tell you what she spit in the eye for?
Let me tell
Okay.
people this first. I went to junior high school with this dude. The only thing changed about him is he don't have acne no more. That's the only motherfucking thing. Same height,
He got hair on his
same
face
weight.
too, though, because at first it took him a long time. He's had like hair on one side of his face. He couldn't get it on both sides.
So you mean to tell me all that time that was just dirt there when
Yeah.
he was coming up?
Yeah.
He used to pencil that shit in. When I met him, he used to have
He's a
pencil.
damn good
I-
artist.
I used to put the pencil in there.
Yeah, he used to have the black pencil.
Then I put a mold. Remember, I used to put a little mold right there. I thought that was cool. I put a little mold right there and shit.
He wanted to have hair on his face bad.
No, but-
he would only have it in one little patch.
To speak on what Farouk was saying, I had acne. At that time, acne was my girlfriend because girls didn't talk to me, and it used to feel so good when I go home in the mirror and bust one of them things.
Oh, gross.
I was in love with her.
Oh, shit.
Nasty, bro. He's a nasty
That shit,
bro.
hey, that shit felt good. I'm telling you.
I know how you got the acne off your face.
How?
He
Putting it
finally
in
got
your
sex.
face.
I thought you wasn't gonna speak on your little sister in our relationship.
Oh, here we go.
Ching. But anyway, so back to how I got spit in my eye with the stuff. This is what my great grandmama told me with a reason why she spit in
What was
my
her
eye.
name?
Liza.
Liza.
Yeah, we called her Mama Liza.
Liza?
Manelli.
No, I say, why you do that? Because Bernie, she's like, I told you about looking up in grown folks' face. I said, because I looked up, because you were
She was talking to grown people and you was all in their face.
Yeah.
In her business.
7-year-old body, like.
In her business.
Hey, them old people used to tell some cold stories, you know what I'm saying? So it was intriguing to me. But I should have listened like this. Because as soon as I said, what? She was like, I was like, oh.
Oh, my God.
And burn. So now, welcome to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. We have a female guest, and she's a comedian. Her name is Alynxia.
Yes, Alynxia.
Spell that shit, please.
Alynxia.
Say it.
Damn.
Alynxia.
She must be related.
Alynxia.
So lynx as in the cat animal then, right?
You got it. Most black people think it's links as in hot links.
Now that's some funny shit, but that's true.
They do.
But I'm not the typical black person. I'm pretty damn intelligent.
That's
I'm well
fucked up.
rounded.
If I
But
would've
that
heard you say
is
links,
true.
I might
That
have
is
thought- I
true.
thought they said
See?
lease.
That's true.
no.
Hey, you know what's fucked up about it? My ass was singing Hot Links.
See?
That's true.
Man, Hot Linxia. But
Put gravy on it.
gravy, baby.
Yeah, gravy on it.
So anyway, Alynxia.
Alynxia.
Goddamn. I was going to call her Hillshire. That ain't your last name. Last name ain't Hillshire.
Middle name.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, you know, my middle name is Johnson.
Uh-oh.
I was just playing.
OG, Bobby what?
Johnson. But anyway, let's get it. So you've been doing comedy in Los Angeles, correctly?
Correct.
Okay. How long have you been doing comedy in Los Angeles?
I've been doing comedy in Los Angeles for about 9 years.
What's your what kind of jokes do you tell? What is your subject matter in your material?
Oh, well, so before I had my baby, I was really
You had a baby?
I did have a baby.
You got a
before.
fat ass stomach.
Thank you. I work for it.
I heard that shit. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead, finish.
It's tough. So before I had my baby, a lot of my comedy surrounded, like, I'm for the women, sexual rights.
Pro women.
Yes, pro women.
Mm-hmm.
Pro women. I'm trying to get the women to rise up and start squirting.
Oh.
'Cause it's
Yes.
time. Yeah, that's what. Yes.
Hallelujah.
So that's kind of I surrounded it.
So you can teach women how to squirt?
I can get women to be comfortable with squirting.
Now, let me ask you a question because it's very important. What I've noticed is that women that don't squirt, they have so much things going on in their mind they can't get to the squirtopia.
Right.
Sexual
You know what I'm saying?
frustrations.
I agree.
And
yes.
then I've also noticed that some women have fake squirt.
Which would
She
probably
just
be
pissed
she's
on
pissing
you.
in your face.
Right.
Yeah, she got a weak bladder. You know, her uterus is tilted. You hit that bladder, she just pissed on you.
Right. Now,
That's it.
back in my former life,
She's a female R. Kelly.
I'm going to give you...
I've R. Kelly'd a few.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
What you say, you've R. Kelly'd a few people?
Pissed on her.
My mind was telling me no, but this girl here...
So you pissed on a few people, huh?
No, I've never pissed on anyone.
Not intentionally.
So you
key to
squirted on them
Yes.
every time.
Every time.
Lies.
Did you
Pitcher
sprinkle?
catcher.
Did you sprinkle? Or was it a stream?
I've had sprinklers.
Let me ask you a question. Now, when you first squirted on somebody,
Okay.
did you know it was squirt or piss?
I knew it was squirt. I know to use the bathroom before any sexual activity.
Lies.
He's talking about the first
That
time.
makes
that it's
sense.
The
scary.
first time.
I know that anytime you do any sexual activity, you should always
Yeah.
clear your bladder.
Yeah, and wash yourself up. You know.
So you mean to tell me-
Fucking with me, you
Oh.
might shit on yourself or fart, anything, and that's
For real,
not
let's
cool.
keep it real. You mean to tell me so
Whoa.
you before you engaged in this sexual activity, y'all wasn't sipping on a little
Got
something?
big.
No.
So you was squirting sober?
Yeah.
Lies.
That's squirting. No, that's squirting.
Lies.
I do everything sober.
Shit.
Well, if
That
you be
way
quiet
I-
and let her tell us
I wanna
how
be
she get
mentally
other
present.
women to be comfortable with it, then we can get to the bottom of the bottom of this. Go ahead.
You just make sure your titties don't squirt. Go ahead. Now, what you saying?
See, to little guys they're called titties. To other people it's called muscle. But little guys wouldn't understand what it is.
Muscle.
It's just big things that you see on TV.
Can we be politically correct? I'm not a little guy. I'm big niggly challenged. So what?
I thought the dude on Game of Thrones was your cousin. The little dude. Because you're only a little bigger than him.
Anyway, so what's
Got the same head, though.
So what am I at? About my comedy? What else is
Yes.
it about now? Okay, so it
Really,
was...
fuck your comedy. Let's get back to the squirt.
That's what I said.
I mean, you know what? I don't even give a fuck.
We
about
all
the-
listen. We all, man. Shut the
Hey,
fuck
look,
up.
fuck the comedy. Let's get into squirt detail because a lot of women. I mean, I've had. I mean, this is a area
Got
in
his
which
mouth tied, his tongue. He can't even get the words out.
this is an area in which I'm very well versed with on the squeeze exert.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you something. Now, back in my former days, I have been known to have some women out there doing some things for me in exchange for cash under my management.
Okay.
And one of them had called me one day and said, "Daddy," that was instead of saying manager. That was the title.
Daddy.
Daddy, this nigga want me to squirt. I don't know how to do it. And I was busy at the time. I said, bitch, if you don't piss on that nigga, get that money. He ain't gonna know the difference.
Did you up her price?
Hell no.
Because see, that's the problem.
I didn't know
with
that.
men who are managers of women. Like, if he make a special request like that, he has to pay more.
I said it was in my early days.
That's why all men managers should be taught first by a female.
Are you unemployed at this point?
I got taught when I was 17.
Men don't know the value of vagina.
Yeah, I
I know the value of it.
I got taught properly when I was 17 years old by a real life prostitute.
What was her name?
Her name was Mary.
That's not even a good prostitute.
Mary.
Well, I don't know about that kind of
It was
name.
just Mary?
Yeah, Mary go round. Everybody had their turn.
All right, so look.
Yeah,
here.
but she was real nice, man. You know, she gave me the game, man. You know, I took her out to breakfast one morning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting off her shift selling pussy, and I was getting off of my shift selling
Buying
rocks.
pussy.
Oh, see, that's a perfect
know?
combination. Pussy and rocks.
Yeah, I was 17.
Call that shit Rocky
Making
Road.
hoe money before I could make buy liquor.
All right, now look here.
I mean, all this other stuff is real interesting, but can we get to the squirting?
And we
of the
will.
matter?
Hold up. Take your sip first, Sipsy.
Well, if you knew what you was doing, Package, it's no mystery. See, I know that there's 3 ways that a woman can have an orgasm.
Now, hold up. That's called a cliffhanger, and we're going to get back to those 3 ways after this
And the
commercial.
ladies still ain't had a chance to talk.
Look, we
But
gon-
we'll get back to you guys after these messages.
Oh, the Bad Boy Comedy
So
Lounge.
put on some rain gear because, you know, it's going to be a lot of squirting and sprinkling around here.
Damn, she excited about it? All right, and we're back. Now, before we get back into the subject, we want to let all our listeners out there, especially Facebook and people that's in the Los Angeles area, that this Friday, the 26th at 8 o'clock at the J Spot in Inglewood, we will be doing a comedy show called Mad Fridays. And we're going to be recording this show. So anybody that's going to come out, make sure you look good, wear your best clothes, and make sure you're not with anybody that might get you in trouble when this show airs. And your girl be like, nigga, that ain't your cousin. and the damn show ain't me.
Who that?
Yeah, who that? So this Friday, the 26th, at the J Spot Comedy Club in Inglewood, California, 8:30, Mad Fridays. Come on and get some. Now, Alexia.
Yes.
That's fucked up. I only remember her name because links, hot links.
It rolls off your tongue so well.
Shit.
Alexia.
You did good.
A hot link ain't never roll off this motherfucker's tongue. You know, I
But
smashed
a
it.
lynx.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good. Squirt? No, I'm just playing. Squirt. Brrr. Migos. No, I'm just playing. I pull up like squirt. No, I'm just bad and bougie. No, I'm just saying. So now let's get back to your comedy. Now, what made you want to get into comedy?
Well, I've always done acting. Mm-hmm. So, and they just told me like I was funny. Like my mentor at the time was telling me you should do comedy. So when I moved here, that's like one of the first things I did.
Now, where did you move here from?
Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my Vegas
LV,
people.
Sin City.
Yeah.
Squirting in the desert. Pissing in the sand.
Gotta keep the people from being thirsty, you know.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's disgusting.
That's a cold way to quench your
selling
thirst.
squirts in the bottle, huh?
Absolutely.
That is disgusting.
Vitamin A, baby.
No, I go sunbathe.
Where y'all find this nasty
sunbathe.
motherfucker?
I don't need a golden shower.
Vitamin
I just
A?
sunbathe.
But seriously. So you like doing comedy and everything. It helps you express yourself. Now, what do you do besides comedy?
I am also a head coach for girls varsity.
A head coach?
Oh,
coach.
wow.
Okay, she had me thrown off with the squirt.
Yeah.
Then she was a head coach.
And I thought
she
she said, in her comedy act, she squirts on stage or some shit. I don't know.
She didn't say that.
Well, I mean, I
Brother
got
Manson pissed on people, so
That's
why couldn't
wrong,
she squirt?
Wrong show. Wrong show.
So look here. So you coach a varsity girls basketball team?
Yes.
Now, you kind of short. Now, you got a cold jumper or something?
I do. I drive to the basket and I shoot. I'm a shooter. I'm a true two guard.
She's a guard.
Okay, that's
true
cool.
two guard.
Now, this is interesting that you say. So you work in high school. That's like, is it LA Unified or is it private school?
It's private school.
Now that brings me to talk about this next subject. Farouk brought this story to me earlier. It happened in St. Louis, and it really blew me away because I couldn't believe it. A lot of times when we hear outlandish stories, unbelievable stories, tragic, horrendous, and nasty ass, horrible stories, first thing in our mind, we be like, I hope it wasn't a black motherfucker.
Yeah.
But this story that Farouk brought to me, it just happened to be brothers. Farouk, let us know about this story.
Oh.
Well, this is a St. Louis teacher, and it's really crazy because he's HIV positive, a teacher. He hires a hitman to kill a 10-year-old boy he molested. And his name is Dante Taylor, and his lover, Michael Johnson, get it? Michael Johnson. Yeah. Allegedly plotted to have the boy killed and his family.
Goodness.
Because they found out he molested him, so they hired a hitman to kill a 10-year-old that he violated.
Did they kill him?
No, it was an attempt. They're both in jail now. See, when he was in custody, a year after the alleged assault happened, they matched his DNA, and that's how they found out it was his because he's HIV positive.
Now, this is a teacher at the school.
A teacher at the school.
Now, this
molested a 7-year-old boy. The boy's 10 now.
Now,
So
this is what
he goes to jail when they find the DNA, and his lover, Michael Johnson, not Michael Jackson, but Michael Johnson.
But you still call him MJ.
Yeah. Paid to have a hitman to kill a little 10-year-old boy.
Now, they caught him because he was trying to pay the hitman.
Yeah, so they're both of them in jail now.
Yeah, now this is the problem that I have with this. So he molested the boy when he was 7 years old.
Correct.
And then they found his DNA on the boy at 10.
Yeah.
So he had infected the boy with HIV?
I don't think that he caught it or anything like that, but he was exposed to it, so they ran tests on it.
Now, this story right here bothers the shit out of me because it makes homeschooling look more appealing to me. You better watch your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even trust these goddamn teachers.
Yeah.
When, the teacher look at the kids say, I need you to stay after class. You got to understand, these motherfuckers is not playing. And then when you got a predator, a lot of things
Super villain predator,
a lot of
Evil.
time these predators,
Demonic predator.
these predators insert themselves in jobs, in careers that
To be
places them around a lot of
prey.
children.
Yeah.
Or they pray, you know.
Now, since you coach girls basketball and varsity and everything, and you're in the school system, have you noticed anything, or is there anything you could say to like parents out there, that's concerned parents that want to just make sure nothing happens to their kids? Not saying it will, but what advice could you give to them?
Well, so first I worked at a public school, and totally it's like night and day. So at the public school, what I would like to say for the young girls, like a lot of girls are more developed than I.
That's the chicken.
Yeah, chicken,
Starbucks.
everything, McDonald's, whatever. But they wear like V-cut shirts, so you know their boobs. There's jeans. They wear skinny jeans, and they have little bodies and booties. And now you have these teachers who are young, who are like 27, 25, teaching these students. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Like,
So would you say
hormones.
well, it's hormones with the kids, and then you have, like, they're flaunting their stuff around you all the time.
Right. So you're a believer and an advocate for uniforms?
Oh, definitely.
Right.
Because these kids are so developed now. Like it's.
Now there's a school out here in California, in Los Angeles. I think it's like a junior high school, middle school, or whatever. And I've heard, because I'm a barber in the daytime, that these kids are getting lap dances at lunch. Like they having twerk contests at lunch. Like girls is twerking for lunch tickets in real life at these schools. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen anything like that?
No, but I just know that our youth is so. Look at the music nowadays. I feel like our life.
Fuck the music. Look at their parents.
Yeah, what role do you think the parents have?
Look at most of their parents.
Well, yeah. Well, definitely the parents are.
So you coach the girls. Now, like, say you had a discipline problem with one of the girls, and then their parents came up there. What have you noticed in their parents, the way the parents interact with you? Have you had any hoochie mama or hood rats come up there and be like, my daughter got a J, and she got ass shorts out and everything. She might be twerking while she talking to you, doing all this. And
you know what? I haven't had that issue. What I have had an issue with is not seeing enough parents involved in what their kids are doing. So, like our basketball games, you barely see parents in the stands supporting their kids. I think that matters. Especially when you have kids trying to be on the straight and narrow. Like, you really need that support from your family. But you got parents who are so busy working. They're busy doing other shit other than.
They ain't that goddamn busy. Be on Facebook and shit.
I agree, but they're not active enough in their kids' life. Like at this point in time, when you got social media influences and you got music is so harsh, like you really need to be hands on with your kids.
Now, when you do your comedy, do you mix or try to incorporate the basketball coaching aspect into your comedy?
No. Right now, what I've been talking about is just being a new. Being a new mother. Like I breastfed for a complete year. And right now, I don't even want nobody saying
that's
nothing.
good.
Suck titties in it. I don't want nobody in my nipples.
No, but that's good though. To me, I got to give you hats off. First of all, I'm a breastfed baby. I never broke any bone, and it has a lot to do with your child's intelligence. I guess the RNA develops at a more rapid pace. That's the development of the mind when they breastfed.
And it eliminates them having asthma and eczema.
So I give hats off to you for sacrificing yourself to make sure that your kid is properly there, because most women, especially most black women nowadays, the baby might get that titty for a week, and after that they on that damn formula with all this chemicals.
Juicy juice.
Yeah, but see, they don't realize
you see them kids with the little silver teeth looking like little
the powder mixture that you give your baby has a lot of byproducts in there that's not really good.
I bet it's some riboflavin in there.
Well, that's why we got a bunch of retarded ass kids, man. It's the goddamn baby formula.
Well, actually, I think the reason
Marv is not retarded. Just because you have formula don't mean you're gonna be retarded.
Let me clear it up.
Marv is not retarded.
We gotta be politically.
He's okay.
We gotta be politically correct.
He said he's okay.
We cannot use.
Bitch, what is okay mean?
Farouk, we cannot use.
Only crazy.
Look, we cannot use the word retarded. We're gonna say special,
mentally retarded,
or mentally challenged, but we ain't gonna say retarded.
See, I get Marv mentally challenged.
Can we say Riri?
Riri?
I take that.
Okay.
He a little Riri.
No, but really, seriously.
Or touch.
Seriously,
Flicked. He a little flicked it.
Let's get serious. let's get serious. And I commend you for letting everybody out there know the importance of breastfeeding, because I believe, now this is just my
Titty's
personal
best thing in the world.
This is just my belief. I believe if black women put more on the breast milk, then rappers would have more respect for the black woman. Because, like, if you drinking a White Russian made out of titty milk instead of just regular milk, cow's milk, you couldn't drink that and then look at a woman and call her a bitch or a hoe or something, because, you know, she giving you your essence and making you stronger. You see what I'm saying? So when they get you off the woman's milk and put you on a cow's milk, that detaches your respect from the black woman. So that's why more black men respect they double cheeseburgers and shit than they do the black woman.
Have you had a White Russian with breast milk?
Well, I mean, if
yes.
that titty tastes like a Newport in a black and mild, I might still call her a bitch. Because that's offensive to me.
Well, you are what you eat.
I don't eat pork, so if that titty milk tastes like bacon sandwich or, you know.
Well, it'll be delicious to me.
If the sidewalk trout
A bacon wrapped titty sounds
like
delicious.
pickled pig feet, if that sidewalk trout smell like pickled pig feet, then I'm not going downtown dining.
Well, you know what you should do.
Fuck that.
She can hold her
I
toes.
stand on my principles and standards, okay? I don't want no titties tasting like no Newport or no Black and Mild, and I don't want no Cuda Cat smelling like pickled pig feet. I just can't do it.
Farouk.
Marv, what do pickled pig feet smell like?
How? They smell like pickled pig feet.
But you used to eat them.
Yeah, that's what they smell like.
Oh, okay.
It's pickle juice.
And if she eat,
They smell the same as a regular pickle.
if she eat pickled pig feet, her snatch smell like pickled pig feet.
But see, I know how to work myself around that.
It
See,
sounds nasty.
but see, that's where
Disgusting.
you guys hold up. That's where you guys make the mistake. See, when something happens like that, I let her hold her toes and I just hold my nose. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. It's about making the adjustment of what you're going to do, how to navigate. See,
Even if you hold your nose, though, you can still taste it.
Yeah, your tongue is a part of your senses.
no, you got to try it.
So
No,
my
I'll
thing
pass,
is,
but-
how does she hold her goddamn nose if she holding her tongue?
I don't give a fuck how she hold it.
Because your mouth is open.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I ain't going to be there that long anyway.
Aww. But you old school.
Goddamn, old school to the motherfucker.
Old school men eat a lot of pussy.
You goddamn
That's
right.
Marv.
For
He's
a
a
long
pussy
time.
connoisseur.
You goddamn right.
Good.
I can eat a woman pussy, tell her what she had for breakfast that morning.
Good.
I'd be like, you really need to go with egg whites. Don't use the yolks. You know what I'm saying?
They got a new thing.
your
you know,
cholesterol high, baby.
Some cats, they do all of it. You know, they you know what
They call it Pam.
They call it eating the groceries.
Yeah, but they call it Pam.
Oh, man. Hey,
No, but-
shout out to all the men. Listen, let me tell you something. Thank you.
What?
Let me finish
You
what
done,
I was saying.
you done had your groceries ate?
Men been licking ass. Let me tell you.
We gonna call you food for less.
No.
Yeah, let me
I'm
say,
not.
fort
I'm more like
fillet. A
Whole
fort
Foods.
fillet.
I'm Whole Foods. I ain't
Oh,
food
so
flesh.
she
I'm
giving
Whole
you
Foods.
she giving you a whole
I
turd
don't like
instead of a
the
portion
whole,
turd.
This ain't Trader Joe's.
No,
Yeah.
I'm Whole Foods.
Wait.
I'm above Trader Joe's.
Let's give her a props.
Damn, she
Let's-
got her
this is
own
Whole
chain
Foods.
line.
Fellas,
Okay.
let's give
So
her,
you know where to get fresh groceries at, fellas.
Right here.
Farouk, let's give her props. She got a bougie booty.
Yeah.
Whole Foods. So,
Yeah, but I charge for my groceries.
Yeah, check it out though. I mean,
We don't
you know,
give WIC. Ain't no EBT in
I
this
heard
grocery
that.
store. None of that.
what about coupons?
Cash only. Huh?
No, what do they call it when the guy
No
do
coochie
both?
coupons, no coupons, no discounts, no Groupon.
They got a name for that though. You know, what do you call it when a guy go down on you? He go downtown and he eat the groceries.
What is that?
You know what they call that?
Smorgasbord?
I call
A
it
buffet.
Is it a
I
hometown?
agree.
It's a buffet because
Is
he
it a
eat
hometown
everything.
buffet?
He eat every goddamn thing. And then he quits it off with some nice titty milk.
To wash it down?
Yeah.
We might call that the Golden Corral.
It might be sleazy, but it go down easy. It's good on your digestive system.
Damn, you
She
can
just laughing. That shit was not that
We gonna
funny.
come to your
She
show.
is-
When is?
she is something
Hold on.
else.
What
It
kind
sounds
of?
like she gonna follow Farouk home.
Wait a minute. Look, I'm enjoying.
not me.
I'm really enjoying. What shows do you have coming up? Where can people out there find your nasty ass and your comedy?
I will be at the Dime It's a dive bar. That's on
No,
Fairfax.
it's a dive bar. Oh,
The
shit.
dime.
Oh, how
dime.
surprising.
That's April 30th, and then
Okay.
I'll be at Flappers. I'm excited for this show with Sean Lynch.
Flappers? What? Why all these clubs is like sexual name? Flappers?
Yeah, in Burbank.
Okay.
Flappers in Burbank, and that's
Flippers in Burbank.
what are we in April?
When are you going to be
May 1st, May 1st.
When are you going to be performing at
Flippers
Vaginas?
in Burbank.
At Vaginas.
Yeah.
I prefer to perform at Dick's. I be at Dick's all the time.
She'll be performing at Dick's all week long.
All week long. Catch me there.
She be performing at Dick's or she be performing on Dick's?
Both
I'll
of
be
them.
performing at Dick's.
I got you.
Yeah.
I won't be
Looking
there.
for a standing ovation.
Ah, look, you know what she said? She said we're looking for a stand ovation.
I heard that.
See, you like old niggas too. You want somebody to stand up in that motherfucker.
I do like old men. Yes.
Now, why do you prefer older men?
I prefer older men because I like a settled guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Or you just like his medication?
No, no medication. I don't mess with them that old.
You know, hey, look, old men,
Still in this Caesar.
old men be having that motherfucking syrup.
And you don't have to do a lot with old guys.
They be having that Xanax.
They chill.
They be having that Percocet,
Oh no,
that Motrin.
not that old.
They got them Narcos.
Not that old.
And some Bengay so you can run them down when they done. Some of them
Like, I don't wanna do that.
Goddamn icy hot.
Some of them might have that damn bed pad on and some goddamn Depends on.
No.
I
You
think,
know that old.
I think mature
thinking you role
women
playing.
and Depends is the sexiest damn thing that I see
What?
nowadays. You ain't seen the new Depends? Them new Depends are sexy.
Oh, the one that got the commercial.
Motherfucker,
They got the sport
yeah,
ones.
man. They small, they thin. You know, they fit on the ass. They almost like bikinis. They come in different colors, man. I like that.
I stand corrected because
we can role play.
Farouk, I stand corrected. I have seen him. R. Kelly was doing a commercial for some of those grown people diapers, and they had Dora the Explorer on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, let's see. He went there.
Yeah.
He went there. Not they had Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, but I like them Depends, man. And, you know, I'm me and you both would be 50, so, you know, I got a new business venture coming up.
No, what is
now.
it?
I'm starting, you know, by the way, she says she like older men, but actually this is true. I'm starting a middle age or old nigga male escort service.
What's it going to be called?
I've always wanted
Huh?
one. You should put me on. So
It's
I can help
it's called Distinguished Gentlemen of Leisure.
That's nice.
you should put me on. I've always wanted to be in that business.
So what people?
So she want to be Heidi Fly. She just want to pimp old man.
Yes.
This is my goddamn idea, Touch. You got to click
it's
your.
actually mine. I think it
You
was
got
meant.
to click your heels and ease on down the road and be off to see the wizard.
What?
This is my business venture. But yeah, really, I just found out, man.
So what age group are you going to be marketing to?
Hey, man, I mean, shit from 25 on up to 88. Mm-hmm. You know, I got the idea because an old 83-year-old woman pinched me on my ass in the store when I was reaching up the shelf to get, you know, some pickled okra. And she grabbed me on my ass, man. And I turned around and was like, I looked around and was like, you know, the fine white girl was too far down the aisle. So, you know the little cartons they get of older people, the buggies that got horns and shit on them. I turned
The
around.
little runabouts.
I turned around and she right here with her old ass. And, you know, I'm like, oh, bitch, did you just grab me on my ass?
What'd she say?
She said, yeah.
Well, that I wanted to interject.
I said, why did you grab me on my ass? And you know what she said?
What'd she say?
I like a young tender. I said, bitch, I'm 50. She said, I'm 83. So I guess I was a young tender to her,
You
huh?
got that right.
But you know what really turned me on? When she was talking and her dentures fell out her mouth. And all I seen was them gums. I got turned on. So, ladies, if you have a dental problem or, you know, you have a low calcium intake, and if your teeth are falling out, fuck getting implants. Just take them all out, and you make your man much happier. Gum him down that night. Just gum him down.
Be yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Love yourself. Well, I'll tell you. So now, you say you want to work with him?
I do. I was going to interject and say that you should. 25 years old ain't gonna pay for no dick. You need to put it more in like.
You'd be surprised.
No.
You'd be surprised. A lot of
Well, he take EBT.
A lot of 25-year-old
He might
girl.
get it then.
No, I don't do that. A lot of 25-year-old woman. Really, actually, a lot of 19-year-old girls flirt with me and ask me if they could do things for me. But see, this is what I figured
But they're
out.
not going to pay.
Right.
No, listen, they will. This is what I'm trying to
They
tell
gonna
you.
cash
Not
app
for a
it.
distinguished
Okay.
gentleman.
Yes, they
They
will.
gonna cash app.
See, what you talking about is a young hoe ain't gonna pay an old trick or a sugar daddy. What I'm talking about, young lady, is a real man. Okay, now let me explain this to you. A lot of young ladies 25 are scared to date men their age because most of them are gay.
How much you think a 25-year-old gonna pay to go out with a distinguished gentleman of leisure?
It all depends on her allowance or her motherfucking what they call that student loan. If that student loan money came in.
I think you should change the name to Old Pipe Slayer.
No, I'm not going to do that because I'm not slinging pipes. It's just company, conversation.
Hold on, Farouk.
Now, whatever happened is between those two individuals.
So a 25-year-old want to do
Farouk,
something for this.
wait a
You'd
minute.
be surprised, man.
Patrick,
You
what did
would
you-
really be surprised.
What did you say the name was again?
I said Old Pipe Slayer.
You can tell the motherfucker to watch too many Game of Thrones episodes. You know what
I
I'm saying?
just started.
You
I
just started? Old Pipe
Uh,
Slayer, this motherfucker here.
I just started. I just finished the first.
I know
the
one
first,
thing, though.
season.
A woman of any age should know the difference between paying for it to get it for free. You know,
You got that right.
everything is free is pretty much overused, and you know things like
It's the
that.
reason why it's free.
And certain people like me, I ran a special last month. You know, it was just $1 a stroke. So in each session, I got like $300. You know, and see, the exciting thing about me with my old ass is that I'm 50, but I'm going through my second puberty.
So you can't even call it human trafficking when it's in that age group.
No, you can't. I'm going through my second puberty, and for the ladies, this is one unique quality that I have about myself that no one else has.
Is she advertising?
I'm double jointed in the hips. I'm a
Double jointed in the hips.
That means he can swivel hip.
No, this,
Yeah, I'm a
He can
contortionist.
swivel hip.
you know what that means? That nigga need a hip replacement.
No, I don't.
You can't be double jointed in the goddamn
No,
hips.
I mean, most niggas that try to do what I do might need a hip replacement, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Spooky, double jointed in the hips.
Yeah.
I know, that's serious.
You ever met a man in your squirting extravaganza travels and experience that was double jointed hips?
Never.
Well, I used to tell ladies like this that I work for the fire department, sweetheart, because I find them hot and leave them wet. And
Double jointed.
I used to tell them this. Bitch, I'll never be your sugar daddy, but I might be your Mr. Good Boy.
It's getting hot in here.
Because they love me, man. They love me,
Now, just
man.
because you sweating don't mean
They
it's getting
love
too
me.
hot. Now, pack it. We want you.
Yes,
Thinking
little
about
guy.
them goddamn hot wings
Hold on,
chasing him
let's-
and shit.
Go
for
ahead,
last
little
night.
guy.
Okay. Big guy, Packett, we want to ask you a question. Since you,
Mighty Marv, go ahead, tell me.
we know you're in a relationship and you
Yes, sir.
you're
I
looking
am.
very goddamn.
Here I come
And
to
I am
save the
very happy right
day.
now, sir.
Yeah, you're very happy right now?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay. Now, you heard the young lady talk about the fantastic dimension of squirting.
Yes.
Yeah, but you never let her finish. She was about to go into
Why
it.
didn't I let her finish?
We had a cliffhanger, and we were supposed to come back to it,
What was
and
the
we have
cliffhanger?
not came.
What was the cliffhanger?
I don't remember.
See, cholesterol make your memory.
You
fucked
gotta
up.
ask for.
Well, let's get right down
Farouk
to the
was the one that
climax.
gave the cliffhanger.
Yeah, and let's get to the climax of this
Continue,
shit
Farouk.
now.
Here we go.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You forgot to?
What the fuck we talking about?
The goddamn cliffhanger. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I remember. 'Cause,
I
you know,
remember too.
I'm the Tom Brady of this motherfucker. So
Yeah.
you remember? I'm gonna let you lead in. Go ahead.
My escort
we were
service.
speaking on. We're talking about the topic at hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were speaking on the violation of young kids by these adults.
And how does that pertain and how does that relate to the responsibility of the parent as opposed to the provocative way they wear their clothes?
I definitely think parents need to be more proactive in their children's attire. Very proactive, and I think they just need to be more hands-on.
Right. Well, that's what I agree with that as well. But at the same time, I noticed that in school, I think it should also be with the teachers and these people that train the kids, the coaches, and everything like that. I think it should be a more rigorous screening process when you hire these people.
Well, I went through. I mean, I know you do a background check. You know, they go through everything.
Did they look at your Instagram before they hired you?
No, they didn't look.
Thank
at
God.
Most serial perverts don't have any criminal history of any sort. You know, they stay pretty much under the radar. You just
So what was the
never know until they attack.
what did they look at dealing with you before you were hired?
Definitely a thorough background check.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to get my social and my last addresses and all that stuff. I also had to watch multiple videos on sexual harassment, child abuse, suicidal thing. They even have something that you got to watch now about like gay kids and like how to handle that. If
How do they tell you how to handle them now?
It's the way you engage and talk to them.
Well, I'm asking what
Like Dwayne Wade.
Have you seen the video?
He's 11 years old and says he's gay. You seen that?
an 11-year-old said that.
Dwayne
Wade's son.
Yeah, I seen it.
So how would you handle that if he came and wanted to try for the girls' basketball team?
Okay.
Yeah. And that nigga had a cold ass crossover and a cold. Hey, look, that jumper was sick as a bitch, but he was just like he want to be on the girls' basketball team.
Well, here's the deal. I would say no. You know,
wait, why would you say no?
Because he's a boy and this is women's basketball.
Hey,
But here's
discrimination.
The deal. They had a transgender boy. Mm-hmm. So I guess he was transgender into a girl. Mm-hmm. But because he was on the hormones and stuff, they allowed him to wrestle in the girls division.
He was fucking their ass up.
Fucking their parents were upset.
Yep.
And I don't think that's right.
I'd have got out there and beat his ass
they got
if he
track
did
stars
that
right
to my
now.
daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
Where the guy said they were
I'd have
girls,
beat this shit out of him.
And they killing the whole all the meats. They're winning everything.
They have testosterone.
And this is what I'm trying to say. It's like it's a line that's got to be drawn. That's like if I'm weak, I can't make the boys' basketball team, but I know. Look, I can serve them bras. Look here. So I just want to be on the team, right? So I might go take me a couple of little estrogen pills and stuff. Get me some titties like Package. You see how his nipples is like that? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he could be your starting.
They're not gonna be titties.
He could be your big girl right now.
You starting to make me uncomfortable with how you keep looking at me over here.
Well, get your man, bro. Get your man, bro.
You're gonna have raisinets, Marv.
And get the camel.
I guess as long as you don't get hard, it'll be okay.
Yeah, shit.
I actually had a student. I came to the school and it was a girl.
What was her name? Rasputia?
Rasputia was trying to transgender to a boy, so she was taking testosterone shots. She got rid of her breasts.
How she got rid of them?
In high school.
Did she wrap them bitches or they just shrink?
I guess so, but she looked like a girl when you look at her, but it was for me because everybody was calling her he, and they wanted me to refer to her as he.
But you couldn't do it.
It was hard.
So what did you call the person?
You can get written up for not doing
I
it?
just called her by her name.
Shim.
Which
but
was
I
what?
mean, it's such a sensitive subject.
You know, sometimes they change their name too.
She did change her name.
Ronaldo?
I
Because his name
called
was
her
Ronald?
by what I knew her as, but it's such a sensitive subject in school because, like, these kids are like mad sensitive, and you can't say anything against.
Well,
gay,
I'm gonna help you out.
Or you're banned.
I'm gonna help you out because
It's a hate crime.
Look,
it's a hate crime.
Yeah, and you can say nigger all day, but as soon as you say like faggot or like,
you're out of here.
They trip out, and you have to accept them.
So I'm gonna help you out.
You can't say anything.
I'm gonna help you out.
You can't say bitch either to a black woman.
They can talk shit to you, but you can't talk shit to them. That's what I always say.
Let me help her out. I'm gonna make it easier for her because she's still in this profession. You don't have to call them by their name because it's a basketball team, right? Just call them by the numbers.
23, get over here.
Yeah, what was his number? 69?
Who, her?
Oh, her, him? What? It was 69?
She was kicked off the basketball team.
00?
Because she was on the girls' team going through all that procedure. She had a bunch of girls fighting over her because they liked
What was
her.
the number? Was it a negative number? Like negative 60?
I have no idea.
Yeah. So just to make it easy for you, call by the numbers. You ain't got to worry about the names.
No, it's tough.
Number 3, get over here.
Really
Number 3. Yeah.
I work with little kids too, and I had like a 4th grader come to me. Like, he hung around all the girls. His mom dressed him in like purple shirts with sparkling glitter, shoes with sparkling.
Where was the daddy at? Was it a single parent kid?
No, the father's always off in the military. He was like overseas, but the mom's
in the Navy.
I don't know. He came to the school and his nails was painted like pink.
I know. I just want to know if he was a seaman.
And I just don't know if anybody. You know who Charlize Theron is?
Charlize Theron?
Yeah, she's
I had a crush on her from Starship Troopers.
Exactly. So you know she adopted 2 black kids, right?
Yeah.
She adopted 2 black boys. Or no, she adopted 1 girl and a black boy.
Yeah.
Well, she said the little boy told her one day, "I'm not a boy." And so ever since that day, she's been dressing this little boy in clothing, gets his hair braided like my hair is braided, and one day had him on a blonde wig.
What's his name, Jermaine?
I think that's child abuse.
What's his name?
I think so, too.
The kid is only like 5 or 6. How do they know what a
Do you know his
transgender
name?
is?
Or do
The
you know his name?
internet.
I don't
The fucking internet.
It's what they're
Social
promoting now.
media.
It's like they used to promote toys on TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's being promoted now. And I'm hating it because I love superhero movies. Now I watch a superhero movie and I got to watch two dudes kiss instead of seeing them fight.
Yeah.
I want to see them fight.
They put more men
They still
kissing
fight. They
on
just sword
television.
fight.
Hold on. Listen to
They
what
sword fight now.
gentlemen, this young lady just said something. What did you just say?
They put more men kissing on television now than women.
Now, how does that make you feel when you watching, you see two dudes kissing? Do you turn or you be like, that's what I'm talking about?
Well, I am an ovulating woman. I have an asshole too.
Oh my God.
So answer the question.
I feel disrespected.
You did?
I definitely feel disrespected when you have transgender men going around calling themselves women. All the shit that women go through, that we actually go through, and he gets breast implants and take
Right.
a couple hormones, and all of a sudden everybody calls him a she.
Right.
I think it's disrespectful.
So
to
let me
women.
ask you this question: how do you feel about? You remember when Bruce Jenner changed and
Oh,
turned
my
into
God.
Caitlyn, and then he was on the cover of Vanity Fair? Did you feel offended by
I
that?
was so offended.
He got Woman
He
of the
still
Year.
had his dick
He got
and
Woman of the
balls.
Year.
He got his dick and balls. And you know he got Woman of the Year because it's a lot of gay men who run those magazines.
I was upset because when I was a child, Bruce Jenner was one of my heroes because he really the
He
one.
was
that-
on a box of Wheaties.
He got me to eat my
Now
Wheaties.
he's on a box of tampons.
Oh, I like that.
Is it?
I
You
like
on the
that.
tampon? The ones with the wings?
No, but you know what?
Because I seen
They
it.
put
I,
him
I,
on a
look,
box of cereal too.
Yeah, I
though.
saw him on some Fruit Loops. I didn't know this nigga's everywhere.
No, the new box of cereal, they got him on a Special K.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's on a Special
And
K.
that shit is not fair to
Caitlyn.
some real women.
It's not. It's not. It's not. There was a woman who pushed out 10 babies out of her vagina,
Ooh,
and she didn't get Woman of the
shit.
Year.
She should have been on the box of Honey Bunches of Old.
Wasn't that the one that got all the money for all the kids? They were born at the same time.
Yeah, something like that.
What was her name? Oh, I can't think of
Is
her
that
name.
Kate?
Somebody wanted her to do a porno. That's what you talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly, her.
She was kind of cute, but them titties look saggy. But I mean, after breastfeeding 10 goddamn kids, them motherfuckers should be saggy.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially at the same time. They had to be raw and stored.
I mean,
too.
you got to understand. You got to respect the ladies. You know, sometimes when you breastfeed kids, that many kids, they're going to hang like runaway slaves. But you got to understand the timing that went into that, the invigoration and the tenacity that they took, the audacity, and the
They
strength,
drop like
the
men's
will.
balls drop.
My balls don't drop. I got.
Your balls have definitely dropped.
I was born
I
with
got
big ass
kickstands on.
nuts.
But your big ass nuts have dropped too.
No, my nuts been the
Men's
same.
balls start dropping at the age of 42.
I got
Well,
kickstands
my
on
shit
mine.
started dropping at the age of 14. My nuts has always been the same
Nope,
size.
they're lower.
They took me. No, they not. I
That's
go
that
to the
light skin
doctor.
shit.
No,
That doesn't mean just because you go to the doctor doesn't
my
mean your nuts
nuts.
will drop.
No, okay, you're right, but I'm telling you what they told me. Examining me at 14, they had my parents went. They thought I had blue balls or something because they were so intensely swell. But I found
Neapolitan.
out that I was just a breeder and I had just a high level of testosterone and semen. So, you know, the doctor prescribed to me that I jack off at least twice. Look, I'm not lying. That
That's
I
a
jack
good,
off at
that's a
least
good
twice
excuse.
a week.
Did you know that masturbation is a form of male abortion?
Oh,
yeah.
that's deep. Hold up.
It is. Think
Yeah.
about it. I'm gonna let you sit on that.
Well, I've been aborting a whole bunch
Hold
of
up.
these
I
motherfuckers,
know.
but a whole bunch of them haven't been aborted.
Farouk.
Because I have 6
That was deep.
kids.
Farouk, that was deep than a motherfucker. That make me a goddamn serial killer.
You are.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back after this commercial on the Bad Boy. Oh, we don't have any more commercials. That's good. Because I got to think on that one. And
He was ready to go rub one out right
No.
there, but
So what do you
Then
call
she
a
said-
woman that's a
she
swallower?
said, sit on that.
cannibal?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cannibalism going on there.
Oh, Lord.
Because some lady told me she want to have all my babies, and I told them that's cool. And plus, you can name the motherfuckers whatever you want to name them before you swallow them.
Hey, that's called giving them throat babies.
I just told that to you guys because I want you to be more aware that Black
But
Lives
you have changed.
Matter.
You have changed my life.
Good.
I'm scared.
And Black Lives Matter, so no more masturbating.
Nah.
Okay, here we go again.
nobody gonna
I'm
promise
sticking
you
to,
that.
I'm sticking to pro-choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it population
Like,
control.
you know, a lot of women talk about niggas killing each other in the streets, but they had about 5 or 6 abortions, so that makes them a serial killer.
Yeah. So if you go, it's better to instead of killing niggas in the streets to kill them in the sheets. That's all I'm just saying. You know, it got to start somewhere. You know, kill them in the sheets. See, I used to have odd jobs. I used to work at a Planned Parenthood
Oh, boy.
And they fired me because I liked my job too much. You know what I'm saying? I used to answer the phone would ring, I'd be like, hey, Planned Parenthood, no fetus can beat us. And they used to get mad at the way I would answer. You know what I mean? You know, I say, you know, you make them, we take them. Can I help you? And so sometimes you can't keep everything real. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah. What happened? Did your nose just squirt? Damn.
She's spitting up her water and
Squirt,
shit.
squirt.
More.
God damn. Hey, look, that's what my Mama Liza would call a snooker. You almost choked on a snooker, baby. One of them snookers. You know what I'm saying?
Skeet, motherfucker.
Yeah, but anyway, so
That was funny.
yeah, you've been a barrel of monkeys. I'm telling you, right here at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge, Lynxia.
Thank you.
Hot Lynxia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you almost make me want to make a hot link sandwich. But what I'm saying is this, and I mean this from the bottom of my balls. I mean my heart. But this is what I'm saying because I'm sitting on it and I'm thinking about it.
Dropping balls,
Yeah,
droopies.
What you say? Hanging, dropping
You're going to
balls.
have to put them under your thigh, especially big
God
balls
damn,
over
you-
here.
Now that shit hurt. He said, "Put them under your thigh." See, you can tell.
I don't never do that. 'Cause I
Man, we
was
don't
shooting
try to
ass
put
like that.
our balls nowhere. You don't want you don't want any ball accidents.
I wear briefs, you know. I wear shit with good support.
Good.
You know, you got it. Like she said, if they drop, like your titty start drop, you need a supporter bra. So I have special made underwear with bra like little things.
You got bras, drawers.
Yeah, they in my drawers. There's two little things for each testicle, and it just pulls them up, and I
That's
pull them
good.
over my
Where you
waist.
get that shit from? Victor's Secret.
I made it up.
This dude. here.
Not everybody like
He'll
you
be
and just
selling
go
them with
commando,
his
Marv.
escort
Nah,
service.
I don't go
Oh,
commando.
damn.
You know, I'm from the hood. I go to the swap meet. And I just get that 3-pack for $5.
A
Yeah.
boxers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with the tag in the front instead of the back. It was like, damn, I got to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? You got to look for the 5. That's why.
Where's the hole at?
It ain't where the tag at. You like,
That
He
means the
he
whole
know
thing matters.
he put them on the right side because he look wherever the stains is at, and he know that's the back.
yeah. That's why I get the dark ones. I get the dark drawers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can wear them for at least 3 weeks before I had to wash them. You know. I'm keeping it real because see, a lot of people y'all don't want to understand. Some of y'all women, I mean, y'all fellas out there, y'all date women. You know the woman ain't got no cool hygiene and stuff like that, but y'all
You
do it
better
anyway.
not date no one with a bad hygiene.
You don't know it till you go over there. Look, because sometimes women. You'll find this out when you get older. A lot of time when women get older, see the muscles in your mouth, they lose the strength. So it causes a woman to drool in her sleep, and then you know that. Like she try to keep her mouth closed, but the muscles, and then she'll drool, and then that corner of that pillow be smelling like hot mouth. And you got to understand.
Well, see, he know about hot mouth, so I can believe
I'm
him.
telling you, when she get to drooling, she don't even feel it. She'll be sleeping. The corner of that pillow will be smelling like hot mouth, and then you want to, is she at that age yet where I need to say, hey, baby, we need to reevaluate this relationship?
Did you hear about the Mandy wipes?
What the fuck is a Mandy wipe?
Mandy wipes are like, you know, little diaper wipes, but they have like certain emollients and stuff, you know, to deodorize the nut smell, and you know, a lot
make
of niggas.
that?
A lot of niggas don't wipe their ass clean. So
Sherman been working for
that's
years.
why a lot of niggas don't get head, because, you know, they don't want, I mean, that's like shit.
Yeah, ball
Sweaty
stains.
balls and shit. Yeah.
Sherman has been effective for years.
You don't get hit, you need to jump off a cliff.
Yeah.
They have,
Charmin's
they
not
have,
for your
they have
balls.
Mandy
We're
wipes.
talking about raw balls.
They have Mandy wipes. Aloe vera and shea
Well,
butter,
a
man.
lot of times the women ain't
You
here.
know, they,
Where you get those from?
they moisturize your nuts.
Where you go to
Mandy
Dollar?
wipes?
You go to the Dollar Tree to get Mandy wipe?
This is all in
said
his
Mandy
business
wipes.
venture. Those nut huggers he talked about in his Mandy
All
wipes.
that shit you get from Victor's Secret.
You hear that,
No,
ladies?
I don't
you go
like
through his
that.
service. The balls are fresh.
Gentlemen
All
of,
the time.
What he said? Gentlemen of leisure? What
Yeah, distinguished
Distinguished
gentlemen of leisure.
leisure.com.
Yeah.
You can get you some Mandy
Hit
wipes.
me up.
You get Mandy
Get
wipes.
your ass.
You get, hey, hold up. Hold up. You get Mandy
I like
wipes.
old bitches too. You can be 90 motherfucking 3. Long as you ain't got no teeth, you can gnaw
Wait.
on this beef.
Now, for real, let's see the products you got. You got the Mandy
Shit.
wipes. Mandy wipes. You got the drawers, bras.
Yeah.
What else?
Escort service.
Draws,
The S-
balls?
That goes with the escort.
Yeah, bras for your drawers, for your nuts. Nigga, you wasn't paying
Okay.
attention.
I thought balls up.
And I got a treasure chest, you know. Right now I'm having a lottery, you know. You can call in, leave your number or whatever. We go put it in the raffle, your name and your number.
What you gonna win?
You win a basket full of dildos, lubes, vibrator, nipple clamps, chewable panties, all kind of freaky shit. Y'all know y'all some freaks out there, so I'm just helping y'all do the freaky shit that y'all do. Sure. And we got a book by yours truly on
squirting.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Fine Art of Squirting in Basketball.
No, it's called Pitcher Catcher.
Oh.
Pitcher Catcher.
That don't sound too good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That makes you wonder, like, what is pitcher?
You should call it a tidal wave. Tsunami mommy.
Well, I'm more like like across the room. Like, I can hit him in his mouth, right?
Well, you got accuracy?
God damn. Put that in your goddamn big cooler and sip on that big packet. Big packet. You don't even need a straw.
You see, you made him scared the motherfucker. He's like, oh, shit, look at me.
There will be no squirting in my mouth. I do all the fucking squirting around this motherfucking camp.
That was gangster, Sipsy Hustle. We're going to see you next week on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Give a big round of applause to our special guest, Hot Lynxia. The usual suspects, Farouk and Packett in his big-ass motherfucking mug. And we will see you next week on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge.
Get your depends.
Always.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.